the Youth Commission are here with Tanya Baptist, one of S&D's best cuppers. So, Miss Tanya, may I ask first and foremost, what is cupping?
Cupping is a way of actually looking at the coffee quality on the sensory side. We're looking at a lot of the aromatic compounds of the coffee, and we're actually testing more for consistency of each blend of coffee that we're producing. When we get the coffee in, it is inherent that you're going to have foreign objects, foreign debris. But our job is to weed out some of those hot spots, things that are obvious that would stand out. Any red flags, we would try to remove that. That's our job before it even gets in that finished package. The common pest that's associated with coffee is the Indian meal moth, although it's not actually attracted to the coffee itself. It's more attracted to the burlap bag that the coffee is transported in. We have an actual certified company that helps with pest control with S&D. They're contracted by the company. They come in, they set trap stations, and they bomb if necessary. So we make sure that our sanitation records, as well as auditing and treatment, is up to par. Because we're the finishers. We put that coffee through a lot of physical attribute testing. We also not only are running tests on the finished product, we are validating equipment to run or not run. It's on-the-job training. I'm still learning, it's 10 years later. There's a little more than 100 certified Q graders in the United States, people that actually cup to the utmost levels of the abilities in coffee. You have to pass 23 sensory exams, and it's not just coffee. They test you on black coffee, and they add all types of different organic acids to it. You have to identify the acids and the intensity. They test you on salt, sweet, sour, bitter. They test you on coffee theory. They test you on proper handling and processing of coffee. I'm proud to say this is my 4th year being certified. I'm one of those 100 people that are Q grader certified.
Will you be able to show us the cupping process?
Yeah. Joe and I will. We want to have rhyme and reason for everything that we do. There's 8.2 grams of brown product in each of the glasses, and we always test at the minimum in duplicate. Why we want to do that? Because we want to use good laboratory practice. That goes back to science, right? Doing a proper scientific experiment. After we put 8.2 grams in each glass, we pour near boiling water over the grounds. We allow the coffee to steep for 4 to 5 minutes, and that's following the SCAA cupping protocol. A lot of people ask, why do we have the red lights? Well, they're present to try to help remove any biases that one might take from looking at the coffees visually. We don't want any biases. We want to truly be objectionable and consistent with how we cup the coffee. So we want to cup it at the table or as a team, because I may have a cold today. I may have a favorite. Joe may have had a pastrami sandwich with extra pickles for lunch. So we want to make sure that we have a good uniform evaluation of the coffee. What he's doing now is he's getting as close as he can to the cups, almost like a nose kiss to the cups, and he's breaking this top layer. And what's up under that layer are volatile oils and vapors. And when you cup it when it's very hot, it gives you an explosion of aroma. That explosion of aroma really gives you a great idea of what the cup is going to taste like. So coffee cupping is very much based on what you taste and what you smell. They work together. So this frothy layer that is produced is called the crema. I'll go behind and I'll start removing the crema, skimming, and that's what that step is called. You'll see the coffee spoon is different than your average spoon at home. See, the ladle is flatter, large. And the whole idea is I don't want to dip half the cup just removing the crema. I want to be selective and only get the foam. Much like wine tasting, we actually want to aerate the coffee as we're cupping. What does that mean? We want to mix the coffee with air as much as we possibly can. So I dipped from the back of the spoon, and I'm going to sip from the front. You want to be cognizant of the next person. So if I back dip in, my mouth never touches liquid that's in the cup.
What taste would you be looking for?
It depends on the blend. Every single one of these are different blends. So for this one in particular, That is a McDonald's smooth coffee. That's a coffee that is proprietary to that particular blend. So in the back of my mind, intuitively, I know what I need to taste for that particular coffee. The other part of it is any red flag, any taint or fault. If it's slightly dirty, if it's hugely dirty, if it's hard, if it's musty, if it's fermented. And you don't want to consume that much coffee every time you cup. It just makes sense to, spit it out.
Any given day we'll cup maybe 800 cups of coffee. So yeah, we have a sip out of 800 cups of coffee. By the time, as Tony said, by the time 5 o'clock rolls around, you may not even be able to find the coffee.
It's a great opportunity to taste some of the best coffees in the world. It really truly is. You deeply appreciate the amount of work and energy and allocation. We talk about commodities and the buying and trading market. I mean, there's a lot that goes into a cup of coffee that I never, existed.